Hey coaches, welcome to day 5 of our Coach Basics. Today we're going to talk about one of the vital behaviors, inviting. So there are 2 ways that you can invite. Well, there are many ways, but there are 2 categories of inviting. There is direct inviting and there's forming or indirect inviting. So with direct inviting, it's pretty straightforward. Let's say that someone is sharing with you how difficult they've had it trying to lose weight, or maybe an injury that has kept them from their regular gym routine, and you're thinking, hey, I think one of the Beachbody programs would be great for this person. So you would directly invite them to, would they like more information about a challenge group? Would they like more information about PIO or the 21-day fix? You're just inviting them to learn more about the products because the conversation has turned into that direction. Or maybe they've asked you, gosh, what are you doing to lose all this weight that you've lost? Or you seem really healthy. So when someone sort of opens that door and lets you know that they're interested, you're going to directly invite them. There is a sort of process for doing that, and I'm going to be giving you guys some scripts and just some wording that I like to use that you can look over and use yourself or create your own. It's totally up to you. I want to give you all the tools for you to be successful, but then you make them your own and you develop your own sort of style. So that's direct inviting. Now, the other one, indirect inviting or forming, is something that took me a little bit of time to learn how to do well. And basically what you're doing is you are kind of reaching out to people who maybe aren't really reaching out to you, but you want to let them know about what you're doing as a coach, and you want to let them know about the products because you have a suspicion that it might be really helpful for them. So forming basically means that you begin a conversation with them to reestablish your relationship with them. And the most successful coaches actually form for quite a while before they actually invite. And forming basically just stands for, it's an acronym, it stands for family. So you would ask them about their family, ask them how they're doing, their kids, their spouse, their dogs. O is their occupation, what they're doing for work, maybe a new promotion or they just switched jobs, whatever regards to their work you can ask them about. People love to talk about their work. R is their recreation and any hobbies that they might have. Let's say you see them surfing at the beach a lot, you can ask them about that or whatever. Facebook kind of lets us get a little peek into other people's lives, so gives you a little bit of something to go on. But if you don't have anything to go on, you could just flat out ask them like, hey, what are you doing these days? What kind of job are you in or field are you in? And or ask them about their hobbies. Hey, what do you do for fun? Wherever they live. So family, occupation, and recreation. Those are sort of things that you are going to just ask them about and talk to them about and begin to form relationships with them. And then M stands for message, and that is your message that you have to give to them. And I always like to do that with a question, just asking them like, hey, it's been so great catching up with you. How have you been feeling? I know that recently I've been taking some time to invest in my health. Have you been able to have some time to do that as well with your new job or the kids or whatever it is that you've been talking about? You can always tie in sort of to your message of being really interested in their health and how they're doing and how they're feeling and their energy level and their nutrition and all these things that are so easy for all of us to push to the back burner. And so it is understandable that you would be concerned and curious about how they're doing in those areas. So that is an indirect way of inviting, and it's just a more natural, organic way to really just get to know people first. And when I am first getting to know people and building trust with them, I don't necessarily like to invite them to a challenge group that would cost money, like our traditional challenge groups. I like to invite them to the free week-long groups that I run on a regular basis. So if I'm forming with someone for a while, then when that free challenge group comes around and I'm starting to add people to the group, that's when I'm going to invite that person to a group where they don't need to spend any money. I am truly just wanting to help them first before I offer them any type of product. So that is how I do it. That's how I directly and indirectly invite. I'm going to be posting, like I said, some scripts that can help you to word things in a way that is just not overwhelming for people, because we're so excited about the products. Sometimes we can overwhelm people. So I have some scripts that may be helpful for you. And there's also tons of resources on the Coach Online office, in the back office, in the training section, on how to invite and how to form. And this is really a skill that you will become better at the more you practice it. So it's really something that you if you do it the first couple times and it feels unnatural, that's okay. Keep going, keep pushing through, keep practicing. You can practice with me if you want. You can send me transcripts of your conversations with people so that I can give you some tips and some pointers. But the more you do it, the easier it will become. So thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.